Hey everybody, this is Brett. And I've often thought of the reasons why some people die during cleansing, and I'm going to give them to you today. Some people have dug so deep of a hole in regards to their health, and they've waited so long that then they try and turn it around, and maybe they get too radical, or maybe it's just too late and it's not going to happen for this body. And I believe in reincarnation and life after death, and so really it's not that big of a deal if you think about it in those terms, because you're just going to be reborn into another body, and if you did well in your previous life and your intentions were good, then you're going to get exactly what you deserve in your next life. And so, but in any case, if a person gets it in their head that the cleansing diet, or like just a fruitarian diet, or not eating enough, if they don't eat enough seaweed, very important, if they don't eat enough fermented foods like sauerkraut, very important, if they listen to some of the dogmatic rhetoric about not eating nuts and seeds, people will get on a tangent. And it is important to not eat very much fat, but you have to eat some. And a lot of the gurus are really doing some deep cleansing, and you can see how thin they are. And I might get to that point of where I want to go on a 30-day water fast and all of that. But see, I know that that's a cleansing diet, not a maintenance diet. And that all of the foods, including some of the ones that need to be cooked, are really important. And if you just oust all the winter foods, and you're living in a winter area, a cold weather area, if you just don't eat kidney beans, and you just don't eat collard greens, and you just don't eat amaranth, a very important food. Amaranth is a super food. And you just don't eat that because you've decided that you want to eat only raw foods and that everything has to have its enzymes intact, then you're going into that kind of a mindset of restriction, restrictive mindset. You won't drink Concord grape juice because the only way that you can get it is in a bottle, and that's been cooked, and so you've restricted that from your diet. And if your thinking is like that, then you're going to suffer. Your health is going to suffer because you're not getting everything, the broad range of all the nutrients and the qualities of a broad range of different foods. And so mushrooms are really important. And I don't like, and I don't know that you can eat shiitake mushrooms raw. And so these are some of the reasons why vegans may, or raw foodists or fruitarians may suffer and die prematurely, because they're adhering to something like the 80-10-10, or one of these diets that's too regimented, like the military, regimented. Don't be like that. Be somewhat regimented, but also be artistic and flow and groove and use common sense. Common sense. And if you need to take a supplement, I take them like periodically, because they say, and I don't know this, and bear in mind I haven't been tested for vitamins and minerals other than I did a hair test once, but I think that those things can be valuable. But I do take supplements periodically to make sure I've got enough B12. I'll take a couple of those a week, maybe. And so basically, that's my thoughts on that. I hope you like it. Don't be too cruel with your comments. I hope I didn't offend anyone. Be well.